Yeah, we can't do that. We don't have the turn.
Now, this exhaust has an ambient sleeve on it. So it's not your exhaust, the adapter's not on your exhaust pipe, it's on a sleeve that's around your exhaust pipe. So it may not create enough pressure to activate this pressure sensor. So if it doesn't, all you have to do is push this button. Get the door, the cable, and the balancer extends out to as far as it can go, and it pulls off by pressure.
Alright. You want to have him test it?
Yeah, have him go ahead and drive it on out.
What's he gonna do?
He's going to drive it out, and we're going to show how it releases. Now, there is some maintenance on this.
Okay.
On this vehicle, you're going to have the onboard transmitter. When you hit the brake, it's going to start the system. This has a transmitter right here. This is a pressure sensor. When you start the vehicle, the pressure sensor is designed to pick up that pressure. It closes the circuit. This sends the signal to the box and turns our motor on. Once a year, this is the kind of battery that goes in these transmitters. Once a year, you need to change the battery. You don't want to wait until it doesn't work because you want it to work all the time.
So you're saying that sometimes it might not be enough pressure to get that to start?
Yeah, if it doesn't start, what we'll do is...
So how do we know that if we're in there and the engine's running, how are we going to know, like if he gets going and I'm in the back, the doors are shut, how do we know that's not running?
Well, we need to bring it back in. I'm going to try to adjust it because it may start up at startup right now. It didn't start up when you brought it in because it was idling. But if we bring it in, I might be able to adjust this to get it to start at startup.
Because that's going to be hard for us if we're in the engine and we're waiting like for a lieutenant or something
Bring it in again.
on it. We're sitting here running for 2 minutes before he comes out or something.
Well, the other option is you get an onboard. Well, I was talking about the tailpipe earlier. That is a sleeve that goes around your tailpipe. So you got a tailpipe like this, and it stops, and then they weld this sleeve on there, and that's called an ambient sleeve. And what it does is it mixes cool air. It's open in the back, so it mixes the air that's just around with your exhaust to try to cool it when you do a regen. Well, when they do that, that cuts down the force that air comes out of that pipe. So a lot of times with those, we can't get this sensitive enough to pick it up. This used to be up there on the crab. We moved it down here to try to eliminate that problem.
Perhaps because that breaks or the button stops working.
Well, I mean, it's just like anything else. If it quits working, you got to get a new one. These items can be replaced. Matter of fact, you guys can. There's your first battery change.
Service these around here? Or do you guys have to come back?
There's a guy somewhere in the area that does service, and he's new, and I don't know him. That's a question for somebody else, but I'm just
coming back around for you.
okay.
So if that breaks, who do you call to get that replaced?
There's a number on the control box. our 800 number. Generally, a department will assign one person to things like that.
Don't call me. That's all I can tell
Or
you.
you'll call somebody and then they'll call us.
Call me.
I'm going to let him pull it all on in so I can hook it up and have him shut it off and hook it up. This is the other thing, show you how to put this on the truck. It's pretty simple. These are called magnet packs. And what happens is when you put this on, the back edge of these clips right here, they have earth magnets in them, but this back edge snaps on the other side of this ridge right here. So when you put it on, all you need to do is line up the top notch with the pin on the top and hinge it down. You'll hear it click.
And that, you can't take that off until you drive off.
Well, you can. I'll just show you how hard it stays on. If you want to take it off, you just simulate the vehicle going to the end and going out the door. It's designed to come off like this.
Okay.
So if you need to take it off manually, that's how you do that.
Do not regen with this thing on, right?
Do not. No, absolutely. You cannot
Do
read
that,
it.
Mike. Do not regen.
Now this is an 800
Put that on.
degree hose, and this is about
Hear that? No
600
regen.
degree hose.
Well, that's on.
Regen gets up to 1300.
1300. You told me that yesterday, so make sure.
So yeah, you cannot regen. You'll just watch this thing unravel right through your eyes. So now we want to start the vehicle and see if I got the sensor sensitive enough. Yeah, he had to rev it. I'm going to try to adjust it a little bit. This has there's an adjustment on this, which this is a thing that they really don't like me showing personnel because they're afraid everybody's going to mess with it. But this has a little set screw in here. And to make this more sensitive, you turn it clockwise. To make it less sensitive, you turn it counterclockwise. You never want to turn it more than a quarter of a turn at a time and then try it. Because like you may turn it a half a turn and it'll start when you start the car or the vehicle, but then you go inside and all of a sudden you hear something and this thing's coming on by itself. So it's a fine line. I'm going to shut this off and we'll start the vehicle again and see if that did. I turn it a quarter. If that doesn't work, we'll try it again. Normally we let that pressure die down inside there. And what I'm talking about with the ambient sleeve, you can see this is open back here. And if you look in there, you can see the pipe. And this is just a sleeve that's welded to the pipe to allow ambient air to come in. So if this was just a straight pipe without this sleeve on here, it would start right up as soon as you start the vehicle. So all you need to do is go and get a bunch of like 1995 vehicles before they come out with that. You can try it again. this may be, you're either going to have to give it a little rev or get an onboard.
Yeah, if you can hear it, you can. But if you're in there, there's no
I think
way.
we should be able to hook this up to our phones so we can press a button on our phone to get that thing the wrong we
Yeah.
want it to. Time out.
I'm going to let that time out because this motor draws so many amps at startup because it has to get up to speed within 5 seconds. So it draws, it's on like a 30 amp breaker. And at startup it draws over 100 amps. So if you start it up a bunch of times in a row, it'll kick out my overload relay. Too much heat. Let it time out one time so that cooling fan